if you average out the View hosts, among the dumbest people on television.
I think Sunny's dumb. Is certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say. It's not a well thought out.
Because what just went down might be one of the biggest shakeups in television history. Melania Trump has just dropped a massive $100 million lawsuit. And her target is none other than the outspoken panel of The View. Yes, that View, the same daytime talk show that's been stirring controversy for years, is now staring down the barrel of a legal war that could cost them a fortune. According to sources, Melania's legal team isn't messing around. This isn't some warning shot, it's a fully loaded legal offensive. And the figure? A jaw-dropping 9 digits. The lawsuit reportedly centers around a segment where comments were made that Melania's lawyers claim were false, defamatory, and severely damaging to her name and public image, the kind of remarks that, if proven untrue, could have long-lasting consequences.
As you may heard, I filed a few lawsuits, and I'm in the court now because they accuse me of doing stuff that I never did in my life, and they wrote lies, and I will not allow that. I will fight till the end because I don't want that they damage my reputation and my name.
Melania wants justice with a price tag. TV executives are scrambling, lawyers are fully engaged, and social media is already in full meltdown mode. Clips are being analyzed frame by frame, fans are taking sides, and even rival networks are holding their breath over what's unfolding. This isn't just a typical celebrity clash. It's a full-blown media earthquake with reputations, ratings, and millions of dollars hanging in the balance. And now, everyone's asking the same burning question. What could have possibly triggered this $100 million storm? Well, buckle up, because the details are loud, messy, and lighting up every corner of the internet. It all traces back to a recent episode of The View, one that spiraled completely out of control. The hosts didn't just throw casual shade, they launched into a full-on verbal attack, with pointed jabs aimed directly at Melania Trump. And with millions watching live, the fallout came fast.
I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all agree on that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out. She does not want to be the first lady anymore.
According to insiders, things got ugly fast. The panel dove into Melania's time as first lady, but instead of focusing on politics or policy, they went straight for personal attacks. One host bluntly claimed that Melania never truly embraced the role, suggesting she didn't even want to be there. Another chimed in, calling her disengaged and cold, but that wasn't the worst of it. The conversation spiraled into speculation about her marriage to Donald Trump, with one panelist boldly hinting that Melania might not even like him, fueling conspiratorial chatter about what really happens behind the scenes of their gold-covered life. And just when it seemed like they'd said enough, they took aim at her design sense. The hosts mocked her White House redecoration projects, even dragging her now famous Christmas displays. One joked that her holiday decor made the White House feel more like a haunted mansion than a festive home, with comments this raw and personal. It's no surprise that Melania's legal team fired back hard. The segment portrayed her as cold, distant, and completely disconnected from her role, and Melania is making it clear she's not letting that slide.
Doesn't want to be the first lady. She destroyed the Rose Garden. Who hates Christmas? Melania Trump hates Christmas. She doesn't want to decorate for Christmas. She doesn't want anything to do with him. She doesn't want to sleep in the same room with him. She can't tolerate him.
Allegedly.
And she does.
Yeah, how do you know all this?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know all this.
Allegedly. That's why I say allegedly.
Known for being fiercely private and carefully controlling her public image, has finally had enough. She's striking back with serious legal action, dragging The View into court and accusing the hosts of crossing the line from personal opinion into outright defamation. According to her legal team, this wasn't just criticism, it was a calculated smear campaign designed to damage her reputation and humiliate her on a national stage. And this isn't some symbolic lawsuit, it's a $100 million legal bomb aimed with precision. Melania's message is crystal clear: she won't sit quietly while TV personalities take personal shots at her character, her marriage, or her role as First Lady. This isn't just a media scuffle, it's shaping up to be a landmark legal battle that could redefine what can and cannot be said on daytime television. With the courts now involved, legal experts are weighing in, saying this case could set a new precedent for how talk shows approach public figures. But for Melania, this isn't just about legal boundaries, it's deeply personal.
Because I do want to get back to this point with the left and Melania Trump. Why can't she just be her own woman and have separate?
And she can.
And so why all that criticism? I mean, that was gross from The View.
And I
look,
agree.
The View is not the litmus test of America. We don't think that.
They were afraid of that remark. That was their problem.
So why did they handle it that way?
Melania isn't just offended, she's on a mission to defend her name, dignity, and legacy. Her legal team argues that The View didn't simply misspeak, they triggered a media firestorm that spiraled out of control and caused real reputational harm. Melania has drawn a clear line and shows no signs of backing down. With the lawsuit now underway, attention has turned sharply to the courtroom, and the heat just turned up another notch. Enter Joe Rogan, raw, unapologetic, and always ready for a fight. On his podcast, Rogan launched into a scathing critique of The View, calling out what he described as blatant hypocrisy. He reminded listeners that not long ago, the same hosts, now mocking Melania, were happily smiling, hugging, and applauding the Trumps on that very same stage. What was once politeness and photo ops, he says, has turned into a calculated smear machine where ratings trump integrity and controversy drives the conversation. Rogan didn't hold back with his signature bite. He accused the show of becoming a performance stage for political attacks instead of real dialogue. Then came the viral jab that sent the internet into a frenzy. If you average out the likes of the hosts on The View, you'd still struggle to hit triple digits. Fans exploded with support, reposting clips and flooding comment sections. But the backlash was swift. Two critics slammed Rogan's remarks as harsh, misogynistic, and over the line. Still, his intervention added a fiery new chapter to an already explosive media feud.
One of the things I wanted to talk to you about, I wanted to play this, but we decided we shouldn't play it. We don't want anybody to have any sort of a way to get it down. The episode of you when you're on The View, when you were running for president.
Right.
Donald Trump is a billionaire, a real estate mogul, and a television star. But does he really want to add President of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to.
You got introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
Please, let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
That's right.
Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you.
We're so happy to have you. Whenever you're on with us, we're very happy. We love it.
They're talking about you in such a favorable light. The audience was cheering, and then you actually started winning in the polls, and then the machine started working towards you.
Joe Biden knows how to do this. Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just...
But here's why all of this really matters. This isn't just another celebrity feud, it raises a critical question. Where does free speech end and defamation begin? Is it fair game to criticize public figures on live television? Or are we crossing dangerous lines in the name of entertainment? This case is quickly becoming more than just gossip. It's shaping into a legal showdown that could redefine the boundaries of American media. Just how far can talk shows go when discussing public figures? That's the question everyone's asking. If Melania Trump walks away with a win, it could send shockwaves through the industry. A victory wouldn't just be personal, it could set a powerful precedent, forcing shows like The View to rethink their approach to so-called hot takes. This is about more than one lawsuit. It's about precedent, power, and the future of televised opinion shows that thrive on controversy. Sure, The View is no stranger to chaos. Its fiery debates and headline-grabbing moments have built its brand, but this time, it's different. This isn't just another dramatic segment. This is a $100 million defamation case launched by a former First Lady, elevating it from daytime drama to full-blown legal thriller. And the timing? Remarkable. While Donald Trump continues to dominate headlines with campaign buzz and political tension, Melania's lawsuit is cutting through the noise with her own narrative. Some are even whispering, is this deeper than damage control? Could Melania finally be stepping out of her husband's shadow to reclaim her image, silence the critics, and prove she's not just a quiet figure in the Trump story? According to insiders, this might be her boldest move yet.
Allegedly, he was cheating while Melania was pregnant.
That's not going to come in front of the jury, though. The judge has ruled that won't come up.
We're on television now. And then after Melania gave birth to the baby, he found Stormy to strip around with, right?
Yeah.
It's like people should look at him and say, you know, what kind of an insecure jerk are you? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, my wife's pregnant. I'm not attracted to her big belly or something. And now she's paying attention to the baby and not
things for. Sure, this isn't just another media circus. It's quickly turning into a high-stakes power move that could shake up everything from politics to primetime television. Whatever Melania Trump's reasons may be, the drama is far from over. In fact, it's only getting more intense. To truly understand why this lawsuit is making headlines, we need to rewind to the explosive moment that started it all. During a controversial segment on The View, one of the hosts didn't hold back. She claimed, on live TV, that Melania hates Donald Trump and doesn't even want to live in the same house as him. That comment hit like a bombshell. Audiences were stunned, critics sounded off, and social media went into overdrive. The moment spread like wildfire, replayed, shared, and dissected like a scandalous crime scene. It wasn't just bold, it was shocking. But what really turned heads was Melania's reaction. She didn't wait days, she didn't post a cryptic quote, and she didn't let a publicist clean it up. Instead, she responded with full force, filing a $100 million lawsuit that made her message crystal clear. Enough is enough. Most celebrities would have brushed it off or issued a calm press statement, but not Melania. She isn't looking for sympathy or a public apology. She's demanding real accountability, and she's doing it with legal firepower. This lawsuit isn't just personal, it's symbolic. Melania is drawing a firm line and telling the media, talk show hosts, and commentators everywhere, think before you speak. Because reckless claims might cost you more than just controversy. This isn't just about protecting her image, it's about setting a new precedent in how public figures push back. Her legal move is a direct message to the industry. Wild speculation and personal attacks on national TV won't go unchecked anymore. With $100 million on the line, this isn't about attention, it's a serious legal statement with real consequences. Melania Trump is making it known this wasn't just offensive. It caused real harm to her name, her dignity, and her legacy, and this time, she's not letting it slide.
Now you know who has been bragging all over the campaign trail about how he's the one that overturned Roe v. Wade, but apparently his wife has different thoughts on the reproductive rights after posting this video plugging her memoir. Take a look.
Individual freedom is a fundamental principle that I safeguard. Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth: individual freedom. What does my body, my choice really mean?
This is a calculated move backed by top-tier legal firepower to push back against years of being dissected on public platforms. And here's where it gets real for everyone watching. This lawsuit isn't just about The View, it's about all of us living in a digital world where a single offhand remark can be clipped, reposted, and misinterpreted within seconds. So now the bigger question is, where's the line? When does a hot take cross over into a personal attack? When does edgy commentary become reckless defamation? These are no longer just hypothetical debates. This case could reshape the boundaries of free speech in modern media. Now we want to hear from you. Is Melania Trump justified in going this hard? Or is this an extreme reaction to a TV segment gone too far? What do you think this means for the future of public conversation? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're reading every one of them. And if this breakdown gave you something to think about, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the stories that actually matter. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp, stay real, and we'll catch you in the next one.